And good afternoon. We welcome you again to the Event Center in Clarendville, Newfoundland and Labrador. We've got our second game of the day in these Bantam Female Atlantic AAA Championships. Game between Prince Edward Island, the Western Wind, and representing New Brunswick, the East Bantam Rockets. Time now for the national anthem, then we'll get underway in our game. It's the second game of these Bantam Female Atlantic AAA Championships from Clarendville. Earlier today, Nova Scotia defeated Newfoundland and Labrador by a score of 1-0. As we mentioned off the top, this is Prince Edward Island taking on New Brunswick. New Brunswick in the white with the red and black trim. Prince Edward Island in the blue, the light blue. And okay, here we go. Game number 2. George Scott here along with cameraman Darrell Redmond. 3 games to bring you today. One more after this. That'll be at 7:30 this evening. Puck comes right in front of the crease. Held on there by Richard in goal for Prince Edward Island. Actually, Richard. Face-off control by Prince Edward Island. The Western Wind, players coming from the Summerside area, Tignish, Alberton, that part of the island. Brought up by McGinnis of New Brunswick. She's forced back. Casey just gets it out over the blue line. Pass up ahead is picked off. Jones got it down deep into New Brunswick territory, but taken back there by Delaney. Delaney around the boards, pinching in to hold it in was Renee. Casey battling down low, comes up with the puck. Up ahead to McGinnis. Back to Casey. Casey will clear it in. Rennie. Lost it, backhanded towards the goal. Save again made by Richard.
There it works. It's from the start of this wonderful event. We wish you the best of luck in all your games. Play with competitive spirit, support your teammates, and provide your best efforts. Most importantly,
we'll play 3 15-minute periods. I'll clean the ice between the second and third period. Face-off won by New Brunswick. Monica Richard. Cormier down into the corner. Brunswick player was tripped up. Finally comes loose. Molly McGinnis for PEI will get it out. There is a Molly McGinnis on each team. They spelled her name slightly different. I had to double check that when I looked at the rosters before the start of the game. I said, is that correct what we have? And Molly McGinnis on each team, and indeed it is. Richard cut off. Played in by Shea. Didn't get it in over the blue line though. Now it's played in. And it's dumped right back out again. Shea turning inside her own blue line, swings it over to the far side. PEI were changing. Katie Acorn will clear it in. Levesque leaves it behind her goal. Audrey Levesque in goal for New Brunswick. Richard off the boards. Cormier to Richard, can't get it out. It goes down into the corner. PEI on it first, throw it out in front. Puck was up in the air. He took a swing at it but couldn't make contact. To the front of the goal, a shot by McGinnis. Save made, rebound is there, and then it's poked wide. Cormier couldn't reach it. Back at the point, it's kept in. Leger Bitting comes back to Bitting. Actually, that's Bork, 15. Tried to get it in front, it was knocked down. Picked up, Lauren Clark. Clark throws it into the middle. McGinnis has it there for New Brunswick. Things open up a little bit after a bit of a slow start to this one. Now McGinnis to the blue line and over. Back to get it. Erin Rennie, she lost it. Bork off the boards. Coutelier. Puck is held right against the blue line. Big pile up in there. Referee looking closely. Lets them continue. Rennie around the boards. Tried to get it to Hudson. She couldn't get a stick on it. Finally, PEI came up with the loose puck. Still not out over the blue line, though. Now it finally is. Bork backing up at her blue line. The captain. Bork room to roam, as PEI were changing. Lost her balance. Back at this is Leger Bitting. Shot off a skate and then a stick down into the corner. Off the boards, down the ice. This will go wide of the goal. It'll be an icing call. Exactly 10 minutes left to go. Here in the first period, no score. Shots on goal. 4-0 favoring New Brunswick. With a scramble draw, the puck set in the circle, finally taken it around behind the goal by Clark. Clark reverses direction. Turned it over. Kept in at the blue line by Delaney. Now comes out at center. Brought back in by New Brunswick. Flipped out in front. Nobody there for the Bantam Rockets from New Brunswick. Cleared away. Racing after it. Gallant working her way back up along the boards. Throws it over into the far corner. In there first, Kristen Taylor. Behind the goal. That got by Hudson. Following up on it to keep it in, Becca Fraser. Rennie puts it back in behind the goal again. Hudson got it out in front. Shot goes wide. Best shift here in this first period for Prince Edward Island. Jones got it out in front, comes back at the point. Shot that was going wide. Deflect comes off the end boards, bounces through the crease and came out the other side. Again, kept in by Fraser. Great shift for Prince Edward Island. They've come close. Still the battle along the boards, won by Collins, who puts it here into the near corner. Racing in there again is Fraser. Fraser chipped it out in front. Jumping on that is Acorn. Behind the goal, just gets past Collins. Delaney finally comes up with the loose puck. Gave it away at the blue line. That was blocked up high, and that'll allow McGinnis to get away for New Brunswick. McGinnis, 1-on-3. Actually, that's number 6, Cormier. Cormier circling, drops it back. Sees the other Cormier with a shot. That just went wide. 2 Cormiers out there for New Brunswick. Julie and Annika Cormier. Stolen away, McGinnis. Julie Cormier, the shot blocked by the defense. Cleared but not out. Cormier holds it in, down into the corner. So each team with some extended pressure in the other team's zone. Nobody able to score. Gaudette. There's going to be a penalty coming up to New Brunswick as Cormier touches it up. Hooking is the indication from the referee. Happened down in behind the PEI goal. Tough spot to pick up a penalty, 200 feet from your own goal. Right out in front, swinging and missing at it, was Gallant as the puck bounced in the air. She had a great chance in front. Penalties to number 6, Emily Cormier. Actually, I said 2 Cormiers on New Brunswick. There are 3. Emily, Annika, and Julie. There's Emily in the penalty box. But right now, Prince Edward Island down deep in their own end, and good work by New Brunswick. It's number 16 there, you see, Patrice Leger-Betting. Creates the face-off in the Prince Edward Island end. That took 32 seconds off the power play.
7 minutes, 50 seconds.
Loose puck at the blue line, breaking away. Gaudette tried to drop it back, lost it. Annika Cormier, first try didn't get out. Second chance to get it out, and they do. They'll skate it out. That'll force Clark back behind her goal with just a minute to go now in the power play. Clark played it up ahead. Nobody there for PEI, and that's going to be an icing call. That's going to kill more time on this power play. 49 seconds to go.
Contracting has been a fixture in this area for many years and a sponsor for many events. It is our pleasure to welcome you to Clarenville for a signature event, and we wish you the best of luck on this tournament. Play hard and have fun.
Puck goes to the boards off the faceoff. Played in behind the goal by Annika Cormier. Cormier battling down in the corner, killing more time. Finally taken by Jones. Thrown over to an open wing. Richard. Monica Richard, a little Savardian spinorama, gets away, lays it up ahead. Not in over the blue line. But time winding down in this penalty to New Brunswick. Just 15 seconds left to go. A lot of players out by the bench for New Brunswick. The puck went in through the open gate. PEI claiming too many players on the ice. No call. Just 9 seconds to go in the power play. Penalties over. We're back to even strength. PEI now have it down deep. Hudson had it knocked off her stick. Up through center. New Brunswick changing. Both teams changing, and a lot of bodies on the ice. They're saying the puck was touched by somebody over at the PEI bench. Faceoff will come out in the center ice area. 4:47 to go, first period. No score, shots on goal just 4-1. Not a lot of great scoring chances. Clark down into the corner for defensive partner, was cleared out. Bork almost gave it away, and the puck slides right into her goaltender. A little more careful with the puck. She kept backing up and was knocked off her stick by Chloe Gallant. Benner lost it as she was trying to bring it out, brought back in. Slap shot just went wide. Good shot by Gallant, just missed the far post. Put in wide of the goal the second time. Turnover inside the blue line, stolen away by Jones. And again, the puck just trickles down to Levesque, and she'll cover it up. Audrey Levesque hasn't been real busy, but there has been some activity in and around her crease. Only 2 shots on goal, but there are more opportunities than that for Prince Edward Island. So far, just 2 shots getting through to goal. Casey couldn't get it out, kept in. McGinnis, Molly McGinnis for PEI. Over to Hudson. Hudson couldn't get it out in front. Puck goes into the near corner. Players pile in there. Referee looks in, blows the whistle. Got a face off to the left of the New Brunswick goal. And there you see the time remaining in the first period, 3:43. Coming away with it, Janie Casey through the blue line and over. Then she lost control of it, goes back and gets it, and backhands it in a little bit deeper. She's able to hold it in over at the blue line. Kept in. Cormier shot off a stick, goes wide. And the puck goes up high by the glass, along the boards. Hudson couldn't get it out. Hudson's got it again. Hudson off the glass. This time she'll clear the zone. Delaney to Casey. Dunfield brought it in over the blue line, then lost it in her skates. Julie Cormier will clear it in for New Brunswick. Both teams change. McLean plays it in, taken back there by Shea. Shea couldn't get it out for Prince Edward Island. And around behind the goal goes Isabel McLean. Referee's arm goes up. And this time it'll be a penalty to the Western Wind, Prince Edward Island. First power play coming up for New Brunswick. Hillary Shea gone to the penalty box. So PEI didn't do much with their power play. We'll see what New Brunswick can do now. 5-on-4. Monica Richard twisting and turning back at the blue line. Good diagonal pass down into the corner, back of the point for Bork. Cormier. Cormier's got it again.
With the penalty, it's number 14, Hillary Shea. 2 minutes for trimming.
Tripping is the call against Hillary Shea.
That's Hillary Shea.
Poked into the corner on it first. Gallant can't get it out. Good job by Bork to hustle over, keep it in. Cormier, the big slap shot, that was knocked down in front, blocked and cleared. That was the captain, Lauren Clark. Blocked it and then cleared it down the ice. Both teams change. Whole new power play. New penalty killers brought in. Casey in front. Chance shot. Save is made. Cormier with the good chance. Annika Cormier. A good save by Saria Richard. 59 seconds to go in the power play. Face off won by New Brunswick. They get it right to the goal. They score! I think that was Molly McGinnis. Got it off the face-off and just poked it. There it is, number 8. Poked it between the pads of the PEI goaltender. Don't think she even realized right away that it had gone in. We could see it from here. There is Molly McGinnis celebrating as her team goes up 1-0. Now that was a power play goal. Out at center and cleared in. Bork. Leger Betting out in front. Puck goes behind the goal. Jamie Arsenault gets the assist. She won the faceoff, put it towards the goal. That'll be an icing call against Prince Edward Island. She won the faceoff, just pushed it towards the goal, and McGinnis able to get to it first, and really not much of a shot, just pushed at the puck and it went between the pads of the PEI goaltender. Just 11.4 seconds to go in the period. Yeah, I'll get it, clear it out, and that will do it. Buzzer will go before the puck crosses the line. So again, there will be no intermission between the first and second. They'll just have a couple of minutes to go over and check with their coaches. But a good period for New Brunswick. They outshot Prince Edward Island 6-2. And they've got the only goal of the period as well. 2 penalties in that period, 1 to each team. You see the 2 teams over at their respective benches. Meeting with their coaches. Robert Bork, head coach of the East Bantam Rockets. Assistant coaches Danica Bork and Giles Casey. Also Luke Cormier. And for the Western Wind from Prince Edward Island, head coach is Kyle Fraser. Assistant coach is Will O'Brien, Hayden Pridham. All right, we're underway again now here in the second period, 15-minute periods. Clark will take it back behind her goal. Clark along the boards was trying to get it to Taylor. That pass didn't connect. Now Taylor will get it and get it out to center. Delaney on it first for New Brunswick. Delaney's got it again. Good pass up ahead to Benner. Pass went between the skates of Taylor, Cormier. New Brunswick were changing. That hit the linesman. A little bit of a break there for New Brunswick. As their players were going off, the puck was going to go back, and PEI likely were to come up with it. Instead, it went off the linesman, came out, and New Brunswick brought it in, but no harm, no foul, as they'll get control of it back in their own end now. Cormier, shot, save is made, no rebound this time. Good speed shown by this team from New Brunswick. They're very quick.
For Saturday night TV bingo at 7 p.m. each week. Current jackpot is approximately $7,700. Cards are available from Co-op Gas Bar, Canadian Tire Gas Bar, No Frills Lotto Counter, Inconvenience.
Face-off won by New Brunswick.
Brookside Convenience.
Throw it in front. Goes by everybody over to the far boards. On it first was New Brunswick. PEI player fell along the boards. Cormier, pass across, LeBlanc, shot on goal, save is made. Now it's covered up, it's loose for just a moment. Face off to the right of the PEI goaltender, Richard. Cormier swings it around the boards. Kept in. Bork working her way in towards the front of the goal. Finally has it knocked off her stick and cleared out. Chloe Gallant. Good pass across, finds Clark. She was stopped right away. Brought in by New Brunswick. Puck goes up in the air. Clark dumps it in. It's from her own side of center. The whistle goes. A little early.
5,000 junior hockey teams across Canada. Through hockey, kids learn the value of working hard and enjoying the camaraderie.
Explanation being given over at the PEI bench.
That's why we sponsored so many teams and communities.
Puck was being dumped in. It was going to be an icing. The whistle went long before the puck crossed the line. Everybody stopped and was wondering what was happening. Let's see where they'll have the face-off here. The explanation I've been given is that the net guard for one of the New Brunswick players had come off and they'd blown the play dead at that point. I did see the net guard come off. It happened down in the PEI end. I thought the player then immediately went to the bench, but may not have been the player that I saw go to the bench. That's why the whistle went. Any piece of the equipment comes off like that, players have to immediately leave. So it had nothing to do with the upcoming icing. Face-off won cleanly by New Brunswick. Shot didn't get through. Rebound is there. Shot, big save made. Puck is still loose in the crease. They still don't have it covered up, and it is poked wide. New Brunswick still on it. Down into the corner, goes in around behind the goal. Shea. Her pass off the mark, goes down into New Brunswick territory. They'll have to go back to get it. Julie Cormier back behind her goal, stops up back there. Cormier pass missed a couple of teammates, comes all the way down the ice. Ella Hudson thought about cutting out in front of her goal and saw a New Brunswick player there and thought the better of it. Smart decision. Bork drops it back. Richard. Get it to McGinnis. Or to Cormier, rather. Again with the ponytails and occasional shirt tucked up. It's tough to see the numbers sometimes. I'm going to go with that excuse for the rest of the tournament. Annika Cormier backhands it in. Picked up there by Rennie. Touched by a high stick by PEI, but then next touch by New Brunswick, so play continues. Cormier, Annika Cormier, beautiful back pass to Bork, back to Cormier, just fanned on it, or they threw it around. They're on it again. That goes off the stick, and that'll come out into center. Jumping on it first. Clark, weak backhand, save made by Levesque. PEI circling the goal. It gets jammed to the side of the net. It's still loose. Back here at the point, Rennie. A little bit of pressure here by Prince Edward Island, but New Brunswick bring it out. Stephanie Bork, great move she made in front of her own goal to get it out. Great skater, strong skater is Bork. Right to the front of the goal. Big save made by Levesque. Ella Collins with the best scoring chance of the game for Prince Edward Island, set up right in front. Levesque read it, stayed with her, made the stick save from in close. Delaney, shot on goal from well out. Richard's going to cover that up. Hold on to it. 9:29 to go, second period. 1-0. Molly McGinnis, the power play goal, assist by Jamie Arsenault. As New Brunswick out on top, 1-0. If you missed it earlier, Nova Scotia defeated Newfoundland and Labrador by a 1-0 score. Coming up at 7:30, there will be a brief opening ceremony followed by a game between Nova Scotia, their second game of the day, and the host team, Trypan Ice, from here in Newfoundland and Labrador as well. Each province with their provincial representative and then a host team as well, making up 5 teams in this Atlantic Championship. Bailey Jones doing good work down low, got it in around behind the goal, comes up along the boards. Rennie, shot from a sharp angle, hit the outside of the goal, went up in the air. Sat on the mesh. Referee gave the players a couple of chances to move it, then blew the whistle.
For this wonderful event. We proudly support each of you as you strive to win this prestigious championship.
Chloe Gallant in to take the face-off against Annika Cormier. Cormier wins it down into the corner. PEI closed quickly, trying to get that tying goal. Cormier, a nifty little move, cuts inside. These New Brunswick players very impressive with their skills. Cormier in front. That is Emily Cormier. That pass just a little bit behind the PEI player, and Annika Cormier will clear it back in. Lauren Clark along the boards. Kept in at the point by Julie Cormier. Bounces around in front. Good work by Julie Cormier to hold it in. Down to Annika Cormier. Behind the goal, Clark. Clark, dangerous pass right up the middle. Just gets out over the blue line though. Bork. Terrific pass. Right on the stick of Monica Richard. Back to McLean. McLean tried to feed it in front. That was picked off by Taylor. Sorry, by Collins, number 12. She's got it again. Shot cleared away by Levesque. Acorn fed it behind the goal. Out in front. Chance. Shot. Big blocker save made by Levesque. Not sure how she even saw that. Yeah, I've come close a couple of times. Oh, great job at the blue line to hold it in by Hillary Shea. And she lost it. Boutelier down into the corner. Drops it back. Pass failed to connect. Boutelier's got it again. Back at the point. Bork. Bork, slap shot off a stick. Flutters just over the top of the goal. On it was Dunfield. Back at the point. Shot from the point. Didn't get through, but it bounces around. Goes behind the goal. And PEI elect to just bang it off the boards, get it out, relieve the pressure, get in a line change. Turnover and a penalty, touched up. Elise LeBlanc will go. She went back in her own end to retrieve the puck and had it taken away, then committed the penalty. Pretty good second period. We've had great chances, both ends of the ice. Frankly, PEI have had the better chances. Unable to beat Audrey Levesque. Now they're on the power play. That off the defenseman. Bork put it right off the side of her goal, and then she went and retrieved it and cleared it down the ice. That comes off the end boards, and Richard's going to hold on to it.
Rockets penalty to number 14, Elise LeBlanc. 2 minutes for hooking. Time penalty, 8 minutes, 48 seconds.
They'll bring about a face-off deep in PEI territory.
2 minutes for hooking at 8:48.
From the face-off, it goes behind the goal. Clark has it there. And she'll get the return pass. Delaney's in there forechecking. Arsenault out there as well. And right now, PEI going side to side. A lot of east to west, not much north-south right now. Passing it around in their own end, but that's just killing the clock. A minute 15 to go in the power play. And they're forced back again. Shea up through the middle. It's picked off. Puck bounces in the air. On it first is Delaney. PEI sent back down in their own end once again. Shea just gave it away at center. Clark. She was hoping to get that to Katie Acorn, but the pass was 20 feet ahead of Acorn, so an icing call against Prince Edward Island. A bit of an anemic power play is an understatement. So far they've spent all of it down in their own end, passing the puck around. Get it as far as center this time. And no further. Jay Betting. Shot cleared away. On it is Fraser. That's absolutely nothing happening for Prince Edward Island on the power play. Now they get a stick on it. Player crashes hard into the boards. That's Bailey Jones. Only 5 seconds to go in the penalty. Bork confidently skating out. Cuts between a couple of PEI forecheckers in over the blue line. Goes wide. Down and along the goal line. Fed it right out in front. It is still loose in front. Scramble for it. Finally cleared to the corner. On it is Taylor for Prince Edward Island. Power play is over. Julie Cormier, wrist shot in wide of the goal. Comes out the other side. On it is Callaghan. Gaudette. She couldn't move it. Comes back at the point. Bork. The slapper wide of the goal. Taylor on it for Prince Edward Island. Taylor gets it. Clears it down the ice. That's not going to be icing. It's going to go right on goal. Almost a turnover as Chloe Gallant got in the way of that. Racing onto it. Boutelier, good speed getting around. Shoots, save is made. And no rebound, but great speed around the outside. Got around the defense. Got in front, got away a good shot. Unable to beat Saria Richard. In goal for Prince Edward Island. Shots on goal. 15-7 favoring New Brunswick. Only game number 2. One more to go this evening. McLean battling for it. She lost it. Clark to an open wing. Delaney hustling back. Well, that will be an icing call against Prince Edward Island. 2:58 to go here in the second. They will clean the ice at the end of the second period, so we will have a full intermission between the second and third. Just in case you're wondering when's a good time to go make a sandwich, grab a pop. Cormier, Julie Cormier, threw it in front. Rebound is there, they score! Cormier took the shot, the save was made. Big juicy rebound. Emily Cormier makes it 2-0. Not much Richard could do about that. She made the initial save. Cormier got that rebound and put it up top. High into the mesh. No chance for the PEI goaltender. Here they come again. Benner. Back of the point. Julie Cormier. Back in behind the goal. Hudson. Can't get it out. Now they do.
Rockets goal scored by number 6.
Richard.
Assist by number 17, Julie Cormier.
Just the one assist, that going to Julie Cormier.
12 minutes, 13 seconds.
New Brunswick clear it in and they'll change. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second. Dumped in by Rennie. She goes into forecheck. Rennie, and that's a penalty as she hauled down Bork. Not much doubt about that one. The goaltender trying to get to the bench, had to wait for the players to go by. The shot, save is made. Levesque was racing to the bench, got caught up in some of her own players as they were heading up the ice at the same time. And Erin Rennie dumped it in and she was going in hard to forecheck, but got a little over aggressive, took the hand off the stick, the right hand came off, grabbed Bork around the shoulder and pulled her down. So with 1:35 to go in the second, New Brunswick back on the power play. They win the faceoff. Casey to Bork. Annika Cormier able to walk right in. Shot, save is made. Rebound is there. Cormier's got it again in around behind the goal. Cormier trips over the PEI player who'd gone down.
Penalty, number 15,
And Cormier's got it again.
2 minutes for holding. Final penalty, 13
Bork.
minutes, 25 seconds.
Bork. Annika Cormier. There's a screen in front. Tried to feed it in front. It went off a stick in behind the goal. Cormier's got it again along the wall. Looking back at the point, goes there to Bork. Bork centered shot, scores! Top shelf from the blue line. Stephanie Bork. That's one of the best shots we've seen through 5 periods of these championships. Just inside the blue line. Put it in the top corner. And New Brunswick now has opened up a bit of daylight, a bit of room between themselves and Prince Edward Island. 3-0 here in the final minute of the second period. Looking for more before the period ends. They'll bring it down in deep. Can't get control of it. Now they've got it. Arsenault with a shot. Save is made.
Rockets goal, scorer number 15, Stephanie Bork. Assisted by number 6, Emily Cormier, and number 10, Annika Cormier.
So 2 of the Cormiers getting in on that one again. Annika and Emily. Emily with a goal and an assist. So a good flourish at the end of the second period for New Brunswick. They take a 1-0 game, score a couple of goals in the last couple of minutes. They now lead it 3-0. Molly McGuinness opened the scoring for New Brunswick in the first period, 14:08 mark. And then in that second, it was the 12:15 mark. Emily Cormier from Julie Cormier. And then that late goal by Bork. And it is 3-0. Shots on goal after 2 periods of play. New Brunswick opening up a pretty big gap in that category as well. 19-7. They're out shooting Prince Edward Island. All right, we will take a break. We'll be back with period number 3. You're watching the 2019 Bantam AAA Female Atlantics from Clarenville, Newfoundland, presented by 360 Live and powered by Bell 5 TV1.
Hey folks, one of the great things about the Atlantic Hockey Report is you could watch it from your very own phone. Just go to the 5 TV app on your mobile device. Go to the on-demand page. Once you're on the on-demand page, look for 5 TV1. Once there, you know what you want to see. Scroll down to sports and check us out, the Atlantic Hockey Report. All our episodes from season 1 and 2 right there on demand for you to enjoy. Just at your fingertips on your mobile device, anytime, anywhere, on demand. Check us out, the Atlantic Hockey Report.
All right, 30 minutes down, 15 left to go. 3-0, New Brunswick leading Prince Edward Island in this 2019 Bantam AAA Female Atlantic Championships. We are in Clarenville, Newfoundland and Labrador. Games being played today. Today's the opening day. This is just the second game of the tournament. One more game to go today before tomorrow. Again on Saturday, and the medal games will be played on Sunday. Bronze and gold medal games. This was just a 1-0 game with 3 minutes to go in the second period. A couple of late goals by New Brunswick have broken it open. PEI right off the face-off, get a chance in front, and it's put wide. That may have changed the complexion of things a little bit to get one about 10 seconds into the period. They just missed. Casey off the boards. PEI get to it and clear it in. That hit the linesman. Delaney will clear it out. PEI were changing. It got past Rennie, and that's going to be an icing call against New Brunswick. Great chance for Prince Edward Island to get themselves back in this one, just seconds into this third period, but the shot went wide. Face-off put in behind the goal. On it first, LeBlanc for New Brunswick. Can't get it out, it's kept in. Bork. Good pass over on the right side, taken off the boards over there by Boudelier. Boudelier steps in, diving in to break that up. Was the PEI player. Kept in by New Brunswick. Long shot. Went off the back of Becca Fraser of Prince Edward Island. Just out over the blue line. Bork with it. Both teams would like to change, but the puck is over there. I think it may have gone into one of the benches. Both gates were open. And it went into the PEI bench. Hillary Shea up at the blue line for Collins. Collins throws it to an open wing. Hustling back there is Monica Richard. Kept in by Shea. To the front of the goal. Working hard in there, Katie Acorn. Shea down to Acorn. That's Collins now with it. Acorn has moved out in front of the goal. PEI win the battle, throw it back in behind the goal and try and get it out in front. Julie Cormier did a good job to prevent the puck from coming out. Now New Brunswick are away. Richard up ahead. Leger Bitting down into the boards. Puck comes off the boards. New Brunswick on it. Back at the point. It's going to be a penalty coming up to Prince Edward Island. Richard with the shot. Save is made. Whistle goes. Interference. Power play for New Brunswick. They scored on their last one. Bork, that's how they scored. Look at that shot. That went over the top of the goal. Rebound came out. Almost jammed it in. Back to Bork. Boy, she can shoot it.
2 minutes for interference. Time penalty, 2 minutes, 29 seconds. That's Olivia Callahan.
That shot.
2 minutes for interference.
Richard just got a piece of it. Rebound comes out. PEI jump on it. 2-on-1 shorthanded. And broken up by Bork. And she'll take the puck and head the other way. So impressed with this young player. Bork cycles it down into the corner. Now they'll set up on their power play. Back to Delaney. Bork calling for it in the center of the ice. She gets it. Bork doesn't shoot it. Gives it to Delaney. Delaney out in front. All alone in front. Just couldn't find it in her skates. Was Annika Cormier. She had room. Just couldn't quite find it. Bork. Cormier. Wrist shot. Good blocker save by Richard. The puck goes up into the mesh and out of play. Good looking power play for New Brunswick this time around. They passed it around beautifully. Bork with a great shot from the point. And then Delaney had a chance from that left circle, and then Cormier with the best one. Now I thought Richard made the save, but they're saying no, that the shot may have grazed the post and gone up and out of play because they're moving the face-off outside the blue line. So both teams have changed. You got a new power play unit out there for New Brunswick. Dunfield missed the pass. Casey, she stopped at center, goes back to get it. Tried to get it to Dunfield, lost it. PEI turned, didn't get it out. Kept in. Casey down low. McLean has it down in the corner. Threw it out in front. It's loose. It's put wide. McLean's on it again. Kept in by LeBlanc. Elise LeBlanc. Played it into the middle. Penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5. That first unit looked very good for New Brunswick. On the loose puck, Dunfield. That one off escape, brought back in by Shea. Shea drifts a long shot wide of the goal. LeBlanc behind her own goal. LeBlanc turning, spinning, plays it to the boards. Callahan is there. Back into the corner. LeBlanc almost gave it away behind the goal. It's scooped up along the boards and lugged out by Arsenault. Arsenault in over the blue line. Arsenault cutting in on the backhand to put it wide. Good rush by Jamie Arsenault of New Brunswick. PEI get it as far as center. Dumped in by Shea. Richard, another player with good wheels, can go. Turned it over though. Gaudette to the front of the goal. Cleared away from the front of the goal. Not out. Kept in by Prince Edward Island. Down into the corner. Goes to the near corner. 3 players in there. Comes loose. Backhand shot by Gallant goes wide. Annika Cormier gets rid of it at center. And Clark will take it back for Prince Edward Island. The western wind. To Gaudette. Gaudette off the boards, chips it down the ice. And that will be an icing call against Prince Edward Island as it was cleared in from their own side of center. Look at Elise LeBlanc from New Brunswick. The East Bantam Rockets representing New Brunswick here at the East Atlantic Bantam AAA Championships. Finally, the puck comes just out over the blue line. LeBlanc, fanned on the pass, right in front of her own goal, scooped up there by Bork, and Bork turns and goes. Bork in over the blue line. What a skater. Bork, right out in front, it's tipped wide. Bork's got it again. Was brought in, but it would have been offside had Prince Edward Island touched it. Bork, long pass, was looking for McLean, hopped over her stick, and this time it'll be an icing call against New Brunswick. Just past the halfway point here in the third period. No scoring in the third, still 3-0 for New Brunswick. Goals by McGinnis, Emily Cormier, and Stephanie Bork. Stopped at center, sent back in. Levesque comes out to play it. He'll leave it there. On at first, Prince Edward Island. Ella Hudson back at the point for Shea. Shea towards the goal. Traffic in front. Hit a couple of players, went wide. Good play that time by Levesque. Got the paddle of the stick down to pick off that pass. Casey played it off the boards to herself, brought it in, then had it knocked off her stick. Delaney got a stick on it, races over to the right side, plays it in. She'll head to the bench. Taylor couldn't get it out, kept in. Julie Cormier along the boards. Callahan, gotta be careful, gets it to Shea. It'll be held in. Richard down into the corner, picked off, brought out by Prince Edward Island. Taylor dumped it in. Taylor goes in to get it. Taylor fell in the corner. Clark off the boards, good pass up ahead to Gallant. She lost it. Cormier. McGinnis trying to get in. Tripped over the PEI player. Kept in at the blue line by Julie Cormier. Still held in. Good work along the blue line by Cormier. Out at center, Richard was stopped there by Gaudette. The puck was taken by Gallant. She lost it as she crossed the blue line. Dumped in, but a little bit too much mustard on it. It'll go in over the goal line. It'll be an icing call against New Brunswick.
Skip the dishes and enjoy a freshly made hot meal prepared by the Delaney staff at Claremont Co-op.
Becca Frazier
every day.
for Prince Edward Island.
Home with our top-selling homemade bread, made fresh daily.
Clean face-off win, ricocheted wide of the goal. So a shot came in from the point. Bork plays it along the boards. It'll be held in by Frazier. We just saw in a bit of a close-up a moment ago. Molly McGinnis for Prince Edward Island will clear it in. As you mentioned off the top, Molly McGinnis for each team. Two players fall down in the corner, in to pick it up was Dunfield. To the side of the goal it comes. Back in behind. Arsenault got it out in front. It still rattles around. There's a great chance. Save is made by Levesque. Again, a bit of a bouncing puck. Good chance for Ella Collins, but the puck just never settled for her. Time winding down. Only 4:14 to go. Roger Bidding hit the outside of the goal. Taken by Gallant up along the boards. Held in. Arsenault looking for it. Taylor got to it, and PI will get it out. Gaudette behind the goal. Gallant waiting for it over on the far side. Chloe Gallant. Wrist shot high over the top of the goal. Fraser with a shot that hit the outside of the goal. New Brunswick can't move it out. Gallant did a good job to hold it in, then a good pass. Backhand, big save. Hudson with one of the best chances for Prince Edward Island. Levesque with the right pad save. Fraser with a shot that missed the far post. Kept in. Another shot right on goal. Another save by Levesque. Prince Edward Island not quitting. Down 3-0. They're throwing everything they can. Gallant fed it in front. Stick save made. Again in front. Gallant with a shot. Not sure if that hit the defense or a stop by Levesque, but Prince Edward Island, what a shift. No quit in this team. Back in behind the goal, waiting for it back there. Taylor out in front for Gallant. She had her stick tied up at the last second. Gallant with 2 or 3 good scoring chances on that shift. The PEI fans that are here give that line a good round of applause as they head off. That was their best shift of the game, no question. Levesque came up big, and I think one shot hit the defense. Cormier hustling back. Bailey Jones in there as well. Penalty coming up. It's going to go to New Brunswick. In front, it's tipped. That hit the outside of the goal. They've got the extra attacker out there on the delayed penalty. Try and get it out in front. Touched up by Richard. It'll be a power play for Prince Edward Island. Only 1:51 to go in regulation time, however. Julie Cormier has gone to the penalty box for New Brunswick. Puck came off the boards and cleared down the ice by New Brunswick.
Rockets penalty number 17, Julie Cormier. 2 minutes for body contact. Time penalty, 13 minutes, 9 seconds.
Now, Annika Cormier doing great work down along the boards, chewing up the clock.
13:09.
Great shift by Annika Cormier. She'll head off. Just 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the power play. Drop back, Gallant steps into one. Blocker save made by Levesque. She's been busy in the last couple of minutes. She's come up with some big saves. Audrey Levesque, the New Brunswick goaltender, didn't have a whole lot to do earlier, but in the last 3 minutes, her workload has increased exponentially. 2 players collide over along the boards. Referee goes over to check. It's Delaney for New Brunswick. Seems to be a little shaken up, but she's staying out there. Gallant, wrist shot, another save by Levesque. No rebound this time. Oh, and Chloe Gallant's had a great 2-3 minutes. She's had maybe 4-5 scoring chances. .26 seconds to go in the power play. 17 seconds to go 17.9, if you're a stickler for time, to go in the game. That time, Bork tried a little too much, tried to bring it out in front of her own goal and gave up a scoring chance. A little too much traffic that time. Cleared down, that'll do it. Congratulations to the East Bantam Rockets out of New Brunswick. They defeat the Western Wind from Prince Edward Island by a score of 3-0. So Nova Scotia and New Brunswick with wins in their opening games. We got one more game to go. 7:30, there'll be a brief opening ceremony, and then we'll have a game between Nova Scotia, team we saw earlier, the Fundy Highland Subway Selects, and the second team from Newfoundland and Labrador, the host team, the Tri-Pen Ice.
Third period, for the Rockets 0 for a game total of 19. For the Rockets 12 for a game total of 19.
Shots on goal ending up even. They just gave out the shots on goal in the third period. 12-0. Prince Edward Island outshot New Brunswick in that third period. So they gave it all they had. Couldn't beat Audrey Levesque. We'll stay for the player of the game presentations, and then we'll step aside and be back here in just about 2 hours from now at 7:30 for the opening ceremonies and our third game of the day. Teams shake hands, line up on their respective blue lines, and we'll get the player of the game presentations presently.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Player of the Game Awards is Ellen Drudge from Playerville Co-op. Player of the Game for the Western Wind is Chloe Gallant.
Chloe Gallant, player of the game for PEI. And what a third period she had. She did everything she could do to help try and get her team on the scoreboard.
The player of the game for the New Brunswick Rockets is Stephanie Bork.
Stephanie Bork, player of the game. And the player we talked about a fair bit during this game, how impressive she was. Got herself a goal on the power play with that slap shot from back at the blue line that found itself in the top of the goal. All right, so as Stephanie Bork shakes hands with the members of the Western Wind from Prince Edward Island, we will step aside. We'll be back here at 7:30. Opening ceremonies followed by a game between Nova Scotia and the Tri-Pen Ice, the host team from Newfoundland and Labrador. You're watching the 2019 Bantam AAA Female Atlantics from Clarenville, Newfoundland, here on, what are we calling it these days, Darryl? I'm looking at my camera. Presented by 360 Live, powered by Bell 5 TV1. How's that? All right, see you at 7:30, folks.